kind of going along with the America is Amazing, the True Amazing America is the video series that I'm doing. It's kind of based off the East Coast right now, and it's going to be coming over here to the West Coast. I'll be doing a tour here as well and kind of putting all this together in a continuous series. First episode is already out. Second one will be coming out tomorrow. And a lot of people will tell me that America is an awful country. It is whatever, damaged, and people are horrible, and so many strife and other things going on. And yes, it is. But let me tell you something. As a foreigner who lived in different countries, was a refugee in other countries, and lived a lot of different places, America is the perfect country. It really is. I know that things aren't perfect, but this is what's beautiful about America, is that it self-corrects. Look what happened just in the last couple of elections. We went kind of on the far right side, then we went far left, then we went right again, and back and forth. It corrects itself. In less than one generation, you have the entire society changing. That doesn't exist in other countries. Even in my home country of Romania, once things get mired in, it stays that way for generations, if not hundreds of years. America's not like that. America is all about prosperity and change and second chances and resurrection and regrowth. And that is what makes this country beautiful. And the people here have been the most inviting and supportive and most uplifting people I've ever met in my entire life. Whether I'm out in the middle of the mountains of Montana, or out in the plains and small towns of Texas, here in the big cities in Seattle, or on the East Coast, I have not met anybody who is truly nasty and rude. Yeah, you run into some assholes every now and again. That's true of every country. But the majority of people are incredibly uplifting, incredibly inviting, incredibly supportive. I haven't run into real xenophobia here, at least for me personally, unlike in other countries. For example, when I was in Austria, one as a refugee and then one when I returned to visit, that was a different level of xenophobia. I mean, imagine that you are still European, just like they are. Yet just because you have a different language, you're from a different part of the country or a different part of the continent, and you look slightly different, they treat you as less than a dog. And I mean that very literally. I was chased out of stores for speaking Romanian. I was thrown into all kinds of situations and problems. That is a whole different level. That is not like that here in America. And I'm sure other countries can be just as bad sometimes too. But America is beautiful. Don't hate on this country. Yes, learn from our mistakes. Learn from our history and the bad things that we've done. Open any other nation's skeleton closet and you will be appalled with how many hundreds, if not thousands of years of horrible things they've done. The fact that this country is young, yes, but doesn't have that much history of bad, but has so much history of correcting itself and becoming better and growing and resurrecting and becoming reborn once again. That's what this country is beautiful for. It's beautiful for its people, its spirit, the land itself, everything. Don't hate this country.